Hello, welcome back to Steve's Corner. Nothing but blue sky and sunshine. We've had so much, we had such a bad past few days of death and destruction in the country. I don't feel like doing any kind of griping video today. They, that tornado out there in Mississippi, man, that was awful. That was just awful. They, it just wiped out the whole town. Well, we get tornadoes around here, but ours usually skip. They'll run for a few yards, they'll bounce, and then they'll go for another few yards. You know, we don't, we generally don't have nowhere near as strong as they have out yonder. We don't have nowhere near as often either. I just couldn't imagine. Every time I see something like that happen out yonder, Oklahoma or Kansas or wherever it is, the devastation is just unbelievable. Your heart just goes out to people like that, man. Makes you, I mean, really, what can you do? They don't have anything. It was, it's just devastating. Terrible. And then you had what was it, about a week or so ago? They had the women's NCAA tournament. They had a girl slap another girl, hit her so hard, knocked her down, while they were shaking hands after the game. You believe that mess? What's got into people? You can't do or say anything without having to be afraid of somebody sticking you, slapping you, shooting a gun at you. People have lost all ability to communicate without violence, it feels like. I don't know that they're all crazy. I think they just lack communication skills or personal skills or something. I can't believe there's that many nuts out there. Every day you hear about something like that. What was it? Just yesterday, they had that school shooting up there in Tennessee. Yeah, over in Nashville. That's right. That's just awful. That girl went in from the church, shot her way through a door to gain access to the church, killed 6 people up there. That's terrible. What causes a person to go into a school and shoot kids? It's a sick individual. There's no two ways around it. That's a sick individual. But what caused her to get to that point? Uh, you know, is she just not able to express herself? Say, hey man, y'all done me wrong. People get done wrong all the time, but there's no need in pulling a gun and shooting no daggone body. My goodness. I don't know. I ain't got no answers for any of that stuff. It's mind boggling, to be honest with you. It just is. It's just mind boggling. But anyways, sun's come out. Sky ain't completely blue yet, but I got a bunch of stuff I got to get done. This is a busy time of year for me now, from now till Thanksgiving, week after, or whatever. So much junk to do, and it seems like every time I do something, something else needs to be done. That's my problem with fixing cars anymore. Seems like every time I go to work on one, I'll bust something. I have to fix something else. I go to change the brakes on the car, and I'll wring a daggone lug nut off, and I have to fix that. That's my luck. That's why I give up working on cars nowadays. It's too much of a hassle for me anymore. But we're gonna go get the stuff for the garden, plants for the garden this week. Probably get it in, put it in the weekend. Used to when I worked, I always put it last week of the month. Last week of March is when I used to get on it. I'm gonna have to build a fence this year because the deer got everything last year. Last year was just a few plants. I was checking it out to see if it would be a good spot. It's gonna be all right. So, and that's cost money. That's big time money. It cost me a couple $100 to put a fence around that thing. But I'm gonna do section at a time, just like I built the thing. And I got to get on that daggone lawnmower. It's time for me to go ahead and change the oil and everything on that. And then I got some grass I'm looking at right now. Girl next door dug up some grass over yonder. She's gonna put our herb bed in there. I told her I'd take it. Filling some bare spots. So I gotta get that stuff out of here first thing. That's what I'm gonna do when I get off of here. So, but I don't know. Y'all pray for them people out there in Mississippi. They're gonna have a tough way to go. You know, I was watching this channel on here called Retired and Loving It. They Keith and Terry from Indiana. They went down to Nashville just the other day, and it was talking about the Christmas bombing down there. Was it 2020? I believe it was. And they're still repairing that area from then. I mean, they got streets closed off, sidewalks closed off, and stuff like that. And it's a historical area, so it takes a lot of hoops to jump through. It's liable to take that town down there in Mississippi years to recover from this. It's a sad thing. Sad thing. No fault of their own either. Yeah. Well, y'all be good. Y'all make it a good week. And we'll talk to y'all later.